Hey guys, I've got my good friend and client Mark Brown out in the UK, and he's here to tell us a little bit about his experience for the 120-day Chisel Challenge, 16 weeks. Mark, can you tell us a little bit about yourself first, please?
Hi, yeah, my name's Mark Brown. Basically, I work for the local council in London,
Cool.
basically with children's services. In my spare time, I'm also a DJ and a producer as well, and run a record label too. So yeah.
Awesome, mate. Busy man. Absolutely. Awesome, awesome. So, start from the top, Mark. Where were you when you first started the program? Sort of, where were you in your life and what was going on?
Um. Okay, right. Let's bring it back. So, okay, I was feeling a bit slow, a bit sluggish, a little bit over conscious about my weight. I had started going back to the gym, but obviously, going to the gym and having a plan and not having a plan is like two different things, really, truly, sort of thing. So I'd go back to the gym, didn't really have a plan, kind of working with my old plan that I had, which
Hmm.
worked back then. But obviously now I'm a bit older, so things kind of work differently. So I was browsing on the internet, and I come across the academy. I thought that guy looks good, you know. I said, you know what? Yeah, let me just inquire about it, you know. And I did so, and I thought, I think like now's a good time because because I'm getting back into the gym, to get a bit of good structure, and also to have a coach as well to kind of guide you. I think that's going to be a good direction for me, you know. So that's why I
Awesome.
kind of went with you, coach.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, awesome, man. Thanks for looking me up, doing your research, and great. That's awesome, bro. And what was the ultimate decision of joining? Sort of like, why did you join? What made you
Um,
join?
okay, I joined to be to lose weight, to
Hmm.
be fitter, to be healthier,
Hmm.
to also learn about eating the right foods.
Hmm.
Even though I started like a vegan kind of diet sort of thing before to try and help myself, but obviously coming on your program kind of gave me kind of the right things that I actually needed for me to kind of fill me up throughout the day because I'm a snacker,
Yeah,
and snacking sort of thing, that's the thing that gets you into trouble, isn't it? So
yeah.
coach was able to sort of give me something that stop me from kind of snacking and
Hmm.
get better results and
Hmm.
keep weight off basically.
Absolutely, man. We got some great results, which we'll talk about in a second, buddy. So, was
Yeah,
there
yeah, yeah.
anything you were skeptical about before joining? Anything you might have been worried about and stuff like that?
Well, because when I think I reached out to you, you said, okay, you're gonna set up a meeting. I was like, oh
Mm-hmm.
wow, like I was kind of taken back, like and it's taken back because it's so fast, but happy that it was going that way anyway because it's a guy that knows what he's doing, sort of things, And what made me kind of a little bit skeptical was like, I'm like, he's telling me about this, telling me about that, and I'm like, all right, sounds good, sounds good. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, right, there's a catch somewhere in there. How much is it going to cost? In my mind, I'm thinking,
Yeah.
So he's told me, and I said, boy, I'm not quite sure whether I could do it or not. But then I had to say to myself, what is it? What's more important to me in my life at the end of the day? And health is wealth. If you don't have health, you don't have nothing. So, the coach was
Hmm.
able to kind of work with me on, a payment plan, and obviously that I stuck to that, and yeah, I was able to kind of jump on. But I think the key
Awesome.
thing was that the coach was able to kind of work with me
Yeah.
on the financial side of things
Yeah.
because that was kind of the biggest kind of worry for me about
Yeah, yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm glad you bring that up, Mark, because it's a real element, right? They're like, you want to get these results, and it felt like we were a good fit on the call, and we're like, cool, all right, all right, how much is it going to cost? What's the catch, right? I explained everything, and then went through the rates, and then we found something that worked for you, right? Which was
Definitely.
great, which is great, fantastic, man. Yeah,
I'd have to
it's a
say that you're there for the people, not for yourself. You're out there
thanks, man.
trying to basically, introduce better living to better living, a better, healthier lifestyles to people.
Yeah,
And I think
thank you, man.
that's really crucial.
Appreciate it, Mark, mate. I really, well, I enjoy my job, buddy. I really do enjoy helping people, man. So I'm glad I did. So t tell us about these results then, mate. So what kind of specific results did you get in the academy, buddy?
Okay, so basically, I was at a certain weight. I think about
Mm,
18 and a half, coming to 19 stones.
hmm
And then obviously started with the coach, and then I dropped down weight. but then obviously because I grow muscle very quickly. So once the gym start pumping and stuff like that, I tend to get very big up anyway. So then even though I've lost weight, but I've gained muscle. So therefore my physique is looking better. I'm looking younger. I'm looking at my younger brother thinking, well, you know, and compared to myself where I was kind of 18.5 stone sort of thing, now looking at a better figure of myself sort of thing, which is good. And also results for me as well, like learning new eating habits and sticking to them as well. And yeah, that's around about it for me. Really.
Good, man. Yeah, man. You check when you stuck to the plan and adapted those easy sort of habits that we installed, you got fast results, man. That waist, I think, dropped about I have to look again, but at least 15 centimeters down, right? Or 20 even. I mean, the big drop on that waist, Mark. And we always have to, you're right, always have to be careful with that muscle. Not that it was a bad thing building muscle, but sometimes that weight would just stay stable because we know that that muscle's coming on. But as long as that waist dropped, we were kind of happy, right? So, yeah,
it's absolutely true because you know you could be a weight, but then you've got to say to yourself how much of that weight is actually muscle and how much of that weight is actually fat, sort of thing, you know. And what you want to kind of have is you want to have more muscle than kind of fat, because obviously that's what gives you the better look, sort of things, you know. So yeah,
absolutely, yeah. And I think it's I'd say you're very lucky. It's just your good genetics that you train hard as well, obviously, but that muscle comes on. And for you, it's really about just staying conditioned and keeping that weight under control as well, right?
Exactly. And
yeah,
especially at my age as well, you know.
Yeah,
so because I know I've seen other people at my age or older struggling to kind of work with the weight that they got, or struggling to kind of keep the weight off. So yeah, I'm very grateful for the program and being able to kind of gain a lot of knowledge to kind of help me stay at a certain weight or certain size. And yeah, I'm very grateful.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, you look fantastic, man. Well done, buddy. And what do you think was the best piece of advice or the best part of the coaching? Nutrition, the programs, or what do you think?
Consistency was a key thing. You know, keeping consistent. You know, not beating yourself up about being off training and then basically you might have put on weight, sort of thing, because it can come off again at the end of the day. You know, stay focused, know what you want. For me, I always think about the end goal. That's what helps me to get through difficult times. You know, the academy is the one. You know.
Yeah, man. Thank you, buddy. And I think you're right. The keeping you on track, the accountability, and the consistency was probably the best thing for you, right? Because there were times where you had work was busy in that, and you just needed to get back on track. And I think our calls really helped. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Well, listen, man. Thanks for sharing, buddy. That's awesome, mate. Do you think there's anyone out there that you would recommend for the program? Any type of person, anyone listening that might be on the fence? Like, is there anyone you would recommend to do this?
Do you know what? I think everyone needs a great coach. Getting into getting a healthy sense of body and good frame of mind, sort of thing. So I think anybody that's kind of thinking about trying to change their diet or wanting to look better in their life or some sort of thing, hook up with the coach, man. The academy, Ycba Academy is the one.
I love it, man. Well done, brother. Thank you so much, Mark, mate. It's been a pleasure coaching you. You are such a good lad, man. I appreciate everything, and thanks for sharing your story, buddy.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Mark.